How do you teach children, the effects?
How do we teach them?
Yeah, that's the question.
Well, actually, there's a bit of, sometimes I call it a bit of a stir. It can be quite confronting. So when I go into a school, I research the school before I go there. So I look up the school on social media, and when I find students that go to that school in the public forum, I take a screenshot. And then when I get 200 screenshots, I won't do it if I've only got if I can only find a few students. That's never the case. I can always find lots. Right. If I haven't been there before, I find lots.
Like literally never. It's never the case. You've never had.
I've never had a school that's. I had one that was a bit more difficult. One that was a bit more difficult. One.
And so that's a good result.
Yeah. That was a bit more difficult, but I still found enough to make a video. So I get all the screenshots and I put them up popping on the screen, and really quickly they're flashing. So it's so that the kids will see it and they will recognise themselves, but nobody can focus on any particular screenshot. So that I also explain that the school's not going to get cross, or that this is their opportunity to change. But the reason that I do this, it is confronting that somebody has come along who doesn't know anybody at the school, who's taken some screenshots of their profile photos and made a video. They get confronted by it. But if I walk in there and I say, hey, I'm here to teach you cyber safety, the kids roll their eyes and they go, oh, I've heard this so many times before. We know what we're doing. And then when I show them the video, they get that they don't know. And then I go, but I'm not doing this to embarrass you. I'm doing this so that you get that we need to make some changes. Now, here's the things that you do. So the big difference with what we do is we don't just go in there and tell the kids what the problem is and tell them to fix their privacy settings. We go in there, tell them what the problem is and tell them they need to fix their privacy settings, but then we come back and we walk them through step by step by step how to do their privacy settings.
Well, that changes all the time, doesn't it? Through whatever platform?
Yeah. But what we do is we teach them, so we go, this is the information that puts you at risk. This is how you might be inadvertently or accidentally giving it away. And then this is how to fix it on one particular social media site. And so we go through a site and we go through step by step by step on all the things that they need to make private and how to set that account up. Then we come back a week or two later and we do that again, but a different site. So they get the message of what puts them at risk and how they accidentally give it away. They get that 3 times. So we come back 3 times. We do 3 different sites. And we do, so they get the what puts them at risk 3 times, but then they get to apply it to 3 different sites, which gives them that rote learning and
reinforcement.
That reinforcement. And then they can, when that next time they go to start a social media site and they go, I want to fly under the radar. I don't want my teachers to find me, or I don't want my parents to find me. So I'll drop my drop my last name. The default is often that they'll swap their last name for their middle name.
So they're giving that extra information out there, aren't they?
Which is identity theft. It's a prime piece of information for identity theft. So once they've done this process, they start learning to, even when they're starting up any social media site, they can reapply what they've learnt to those different sites. Yeah.
And where are the sites that young children generally gravitate to?
Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram are the top 3. Oh. And they've been the top 3 for quite some time. Right. They're on a lot of different sites. Like people say, we should do all these other sites. But that's 3 top ones. There's, in any school that I go to, the majority of kids will have access to those sites. And then they have all these other, apps and games and things that they play. But those are the 3 with lots of information and lots of opportunity for learning. So that's the 3. We also do Facebook for later years. So sort of year 10, 11, 12 is where lots of them have Facebook accounts by that stage.
Right. So they're on Instagram before they're on Facebook?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Facebook's not cool because the parents are there.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you are a parent, get onto Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. No, TikTok. Get on TikTok.
Right.
And you'll be cooking in no time.
I've avoided that just because I don't need another thing to do.
No, and TikTok is a rabbit warren. It is so good. It is so good. The content.
I'll be stuck there.
Oh, the content. Yeah, the nights I don't turn up to open mic, I'm on TikTok.
Right.
Dan comes home and I'm in the kitchen cooking and he says, oh, you've been doing TikTok screenshots today because it's screenshot, scroll. Oh, I like that recipe.
Oh, right.
Next thing I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got lots of cooking, lots of craft. Love it.
Yeah. So why are these sites popular for kids? Is it because they're short form content?
Yes. Short attention span and short form. Yeah. Yeah, so they've got a short attention span, so they are short form content. It's also that there aren't the parents, there isn't that heavy parents monitoring and presence. And that's where all the other kids are. So, yeah, so they stay there because it's quick content. It's disappearing content in a lot of ways. They can put up content that disappears within a.
Is it though?
Yeah, no, it's not. Is it? No. That's what they think. That's what they think. Yeah.
But that obviously goes to a server and is stored, right?
Yeah, it's stored, and it's stored for a period of time, and if need be, it can be accessed. Yeah.
And what is that period of time?
For something that is supposed to disappear, it could be up to 90 days to meet legal requirements. For things like stories that are supposed to disappear after 24 hours, they may be archived naturally or by default. They could be archived and could be sitting there forever. So, yeah, so people think they're gone. And they're actually just sitting in
there. Once it's on the internet, it's never gone.
Yeah, it's not gone.
Yeah, it's on there forever.
Yeah. Getting people to understand that, though,
I think a lot of adults don't understand that.
Yeah. It's really interesting how many people sort of find that surprising. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Once it's on the internet, it's there. And if it's juicy, it's screenshot and everybody's got a copy on their phone.
I'm sure that happens in schools, doesn't it?
Oh, all the time.
And there's no real way to tell.
No. Snapchat tell you that they will let you know if someone's screenshot your stuff because it is supposed to disappear. But kids are really tricky and they work out very quickly how to screenshot without a record being sent to the person. Yeah.
Well, we won't talk about that because we don't want more people knowing that.
No, but they know. They know. We're not telling them anything, Shane. There's no secrets here.
We'll take a short break and be right back.